Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
John Colvin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the...
He's out. Shooter. F3. Out. He's out. Shooter.
Into the box, number 24. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Rodriguez leads off first with one away. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. To second for one. Coming to the plate now, Shelby Means, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in, Raleigh Alanis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Into the box now number 24. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits. Digging in now, number 24. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Diaz coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here to waste it up. At the plate, number 24. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 home. Grounded to short. Come on, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Nothing the final score in this one today. The East Prospects took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Darren David pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. Israel Armas, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to...
So coming to the plate, number 24. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 24.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Line to the right side. Walker is there, and he'll bring this one in.
That's an out, but scouts will like that at bat. Solid.
Now in the box, number 24 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Escalona, the runner at second with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The relay thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Standing in, number 24, and they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's not the result he wanted when he dug it.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 24, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Shot toward right center.
Come on.
Barrios is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Central Prospects came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tom Kochman is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
With the 25th pick, the Chicago Cubs select the first baseman from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
Mad Dog.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Alec Mills will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks.
He's safe. Out. Out. You're out. 4-4. Take the base.
Coming to the plate now, number 24, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Willard.
Big pitch early, the 3-2.
On the bag,
this is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of the set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully.
All right, hold on right there.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So stepping in, Orlando Rodriguez. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Rodriguez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Matthews has a beat on it. 2 down. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Rich.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Matthews going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. Number 24. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty, one man out. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second. Now to the plate, number 24. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, how did...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Digging in and looking for more, Ron Willard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Willard.
Line to the right side, leaps and makes a terrific catch. So digging in now, number 24. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
All right, he's up. Well, he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The third baseman,
digging
in,
Diego Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Blanco is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he... Standing in, number 24. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Stepping up to the plate, Ron Willard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Game number 3 of this new season between the Mississippi Braves and the...
Let's play ball. You're out. Out. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Now batting, number 24. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Chavez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
So striding in, Mark Zagunis. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Ron Willard. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is
in now. Number 24. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Ortega is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, number 24. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Leading off the inning, number 24, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Hit on the ground out to short. Blanco moving to his right. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in once again, number 24, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Good job.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much.
He makes the catch, and they have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Mississippi Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gary Cruz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Should be a number 39, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ortega is there. 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. So striding forward now number 24. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Castellano on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, number 24. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Ron Willard, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Takes this the other way to right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Diego.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Ready now, Herbert Rivera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Stepping in, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there. That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Diego Cruz.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Striding in once again, Herbert Rivera. And their runners at the corners now.
Herbert Rivera.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled to the left side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells. Up hitter, number 24. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Smokies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 39 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow. Now at the plate, number 24. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, Diego Cruz.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Orlando Rodriguez.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Stepping into the box, Gerald Rich. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to get.
Digging in for a second at bat, number 24, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Diego Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready for another chance. Orlando Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Orlando Rodriguez.
Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 24. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellano. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base.
Ready for another shot now. Number 24. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pitch is popped up. Villanueva in foul ground. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 24. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Chavez rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they open it up to 8-3. Ready once again, Ron Willard. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A 1 pitch on its way. This is hit softly to third.
Find the ball. Round it.
1 there. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win.
Save your closer.